What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering on a Sunday. Well, it's fitting, I suppose. There's news happening more quickly than I can even keep up with it. I already figure I have a full slate on Monday, so better get the hottest, spiciest topics here on Sunday, so at least they're here on the channel or they're ready to go when you wake up Monday. There's a new rule that's being that was rolled out on Twitter today that has people absolutely freaking out, including myself at first. But then I actually read the words, and then I read the words again, and I realized it's probably not that big of a deal. There may be some possible reasons behind it that I'm thinking that I can perhaps lay out as possible reasons why this might be. And I think that it's tough to say. But probably for the last time before Christmas, I'm going to mention important channel sponsor and huge helper of Steven Crowder in his time of need, Meta PCs. Check this out. Huge shout out to this video sponsor, Meta PCs. Look, you've been around, you know that I've been talking about Meta PCs for a very long time. In fact, it's the primary computer I use. But it's not just because they're a sponsor. It's for so many more reasons. They have fully customizable, configurable PCs, and all the hardest to find parts in stock and ready to go. They also have ready to ship PCs ready for you today. Here's a couple reasons why I like Meta PCs. First and foremost, it's veteran ownership. Meta PCs is a veteran-owned business. One of Meta's owners has served both in Afghanistan and Iraq and received a Purple Heart for his service. Meta also employs military veterans in Meta's operations center and also provides systems to veterans going back to school to help them re-enter the workforce all across the United States. They offer financing. It has 100% US-based sales and support. And when you receive your PC, it's ready to go right out of the box. You don't have to get complicated and set things up. You just plug it all in and you're ready to rock. And on top of that, Meta PCs is offering you, my viewer, a huge discount when you use the link in the description or you use promo code TheQuartering. If you use my code at checkout, not only do you save money, but you support my content and a company that will not bow to cancel culture. So maybe you're not ready to pick up a new computer today, but when you are, remember to go to metapcs.com and use promo code TheQuartering to support me and to save money. And everybody wins. Obviously, I know with Christmas going on and everything, you might not be obviously in the market, but when you are, remember promo code TheQuartering at Meta PC. So Twitter rolled out a new rule via tweet, which is not always the best way to do it, and has been getting absolutely ratioed into oblivion. Tweeting out, we recognize that many of our users are active on other social media platforms. However, we will no longer allow free promotion of certain social media platforms on Twitter. Specifically, we will remove accounts. Now, again, let me read this because this is the part that everyone missed, including myself, not once but twice. Specifically, we will remove accounts created solely for the purpose of promoting other social media platforms and content that contains links or usernames for the following platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Mastodon, True Social, Tribal, Nostr, and Post. I think there's a couple of possibilities. So the first part of that, I think everyone's fine with. You know, Walmart doesn't advertise, let Target buy ads inside of Walmart, you know. But so specifically, we will remove any accounts created solely for the purpose of promoting other social platforms. But this part is a little hairy. And content that contains links or usernames of the following platforms. Now, I'm thinking maybe they're worried about Trump coming back and just using his 80 million subscriber or follower channel to promote Truth Social. Maybe. But here's what's interesting. They say we will still allow cross-posting content from any social media platform. Posting links or usernames to social media platforms not listed above are also not in violation of this policy. Jack, maybe sit this one out. He's in here. Why? I think that, you know, it's a shrewd business move, but still not awesome. like Minds points out, Nostr, an open source protocol, is on here, but TikTok isn't. Nostr is not a competitor, nor is it really a platform. It's a protocol Twitter could use. A lot of people saying this is incredibly short-sighted. Twitter should strive to be a more open environment, less, not less. Now, 2 days ago, Jack said, verifying my account on Nostr, my public key, find others. So I think what he's obviously trying to stop, which I don't know if this works very well. It still makes me a little uncomfortable with that second line. If we actually look at Twitter's written policy, which says December 22nd, or sorry, 2022, says, Twitter is where the public conversation is happening and where people from all over the globe come to promote their art, business, and more. We know that many of our users will be active on other social media platforms. However, going forward, Twitter will no longer allow free promotion of specific Twitter media platforms on Twitter. What's concerning is, why can't I tell people I have an Instagram on Twitter? So there is some concern here. And also, how will it be enforced? It says prohibited platforms. Okay, we talked about that. Then it says third-party social media link aggregators such as Linktree in bio. Well, I have Linktree in my bio. So does that mean I can no longer do that? Now, I'm guessing, what if your Linktree doesn't have, Truth Social or any of these? So what if you use Linktree, but it doesn't have these features? So it is murky. I had to pause the video actually, because I do need to list this. Like, I think I understand what he wants to do is he doesn't want to allow all these journals to continue to be pimping Mastodon. Is also, perhaps it's that he doesn't want like Don Trump coming back and just simply promoting Truth Social to his 80 million followers. And again, he's saying free. So he's saying you're welcome to pay to promote those posts. I think that's a key word in it. And then also, like, simply saying follow me on Instagram. See, the other thing with this list that's weird to me is that why Facebook and Instagram? At least these other ones are and Nostr really, like, at least you could understand Mastodon, Truth Social, Tribal, and Post. Okay. Maybe it's, you could understand them, but I still wouldn't agree with it. This says, but then it says accounts that are used for the main purpose of promoting content on other social platforms may be suspended. And again, I don't necessarily care as much about that. Additionally, any attempts to bypass restrictions on external links to the above prohibited social media platforms through the technical or non-technical means, e.g. URL cloaking, plaintext obfuscation, is in violation of the policy. You can't like spell it out instead of putting the link. This says, we recognize certain social media platforms provide alternative experiences to Twitter and allow users to post content to Twitter from these platforms in general. Any type of cross-posting to our platform is not in violation of this policy, even from prohibited sites above. Meaning, if you post an Instagram photo or you post Instagram whatever, you should be okay, is what I understand. Additionally, we will allow paid advertisements / promotion for any of the prohibited social media platforms. So I think what this is, even though it's poorly worded, what this is really about is stopping like Donald Trump coming back. And, I think Donald Trump coming back and promoting truth, or maybe the journals like exclusively using their old accounts on Twitter to promote Mastodon. I think that is perhaps what it is. I am concerned about how this will be enforced. I suspect it will be selective, and I suspect that Mastodon is happy to come be on Twitter and promote, but they're going to charge them for it. I don't love that. But you know, hey, it's a business, especially in this tumultuous time. At least I understand the business case for that. I don't like that I can't tell my Twitter followers to follow my Instagram. By the way, follow my Instagram. It's the Quartering YT. I had the Quartering. I lost the password forever ago. So it's the Quartering YT. If you use Instagram, please follow me there. What's others? Facebook. If you use Facebook, please follow me there. It's facebook.com/quartering. Not the Quartering, Quartering. So, I mean, I'm not exactly sure what. You know, I think this is really about journalists promoting Mastodon for free on their platform. Promoting, having people leave YouTube, Twitter. If Donald Trump comes back and wants to only promote truth, this may be a preemptive for that. But I think the key word for most users is a single word in this, and it is that the account is used to solely promote other alt tech. If I promote a follow my Instagram on Twitter, I'm not sure, like, hey, I'm also on Instagram, blah, blah, blah. You link to your Instagram and you're a regular user, it seems unlikely you would get banned. I think this is for like the businesses and corporations, but we're going to have to wait and see. It is a bit of a head scratcher up front. The second paragraph of that, the first line about that, I don't care. Like, it's fine if they want to charge all these other competitors to promote on their platform. 100% understand the business case for that. But if a particular user can't, you know, if they're going to enforce it on particular users who just want to link their Instagram, that's stupid. So, you know, I don't know if I'll get an answer on this, you know, this tweet. If I do, I'll update you on Monday morning, because it is curious. Like, it says no Linktree, but what if you use Linktree? You know, so Elon did reply to Jason DeBolt, you're free to speak, but you got to pay to advertise. Sounds reasonable to me. So you're allowed to cross-post to other platforms. You just can't create or turn your account into a free advertising unit for one of the listed competing platforms. So Jason DeBolt says you're free to speak, but you got to pay to advertise. So it sounds to me like this is going to be fine. It sounds to me that for an everyday user, this is going to be fine. And that's what I suspect. I suspect it will be fine. But it is weird. It is weird wording. But it's a shrewd business move. And I guess we'll have to wait and see how it all plays out. Let me know what you think about the wording in the comment section down below. We'll talk to you again real soon.